Alright, Abushia, Yabamo Bibia Kwaba, Shronkoso, Aba number 1 political channel, POG Media, so much show, say Afenyo and our bar, or by like and subscribe and I've sweat my share, you know. I'm a for to me, I can, and please kindly click on the notification bell, so I'm a brand no, any political update be a better channel, this will be an also. Onsa to me aka na wa hwe na afenso asanso atwe wa adwene afa yembomra yensem nim nemfa ensem dodo na embrewo eye otafo NPPMP ha ye friend eye Vincent ekwawo asefua amusua eyade na petition a odekọ dan eye Supreme Court ha na nkache so okoji injunction ede ato eye John Dramani Mahama na petitions of forward ma Council of State say Ojina so ade remove eye Chief Justice Getu Torkono no ende Supreme Court etma kwashi eye da otafo NPPMP Vincent ekwawo asefua oma kwashi na petition na abusua ama NPP ama yuko no omuhu baabi omu form timfa Afenyo ma kensemo ehu baabi omu dwane akwakote esanse ende Supreme Court abo omunsem no ato atwene baabi Vincent ekwawo asefua na asema odekodan Supreme Court se anka ne trima adwene se okodi injunction ato omanpanyini petitions how they remove Chief Justice no and the breaking news ayi nya ne say Supreme Court abona asem no agu enti enko ne enko tie ensem no munchwe na ansana be kono be so wonsem kai bia na re be share your comment section wala like share dwumadi no ma afofro so nsa entumi enka bi mere wase.
There are vast majority of young people locked with talent in Naseforo. How do we do all these things to ensure that the politics will benefit people? But always, this senseless emotional politics. Young farm for megu na media and so instead of them to just look at the issues and address them, because me say MPP focus on bad demonstration on better platforms. I will ask them, what are your bases? Yeah. If the person is not able to provide any sensible reason, you sack the person from your platform. Because apart from that, anything they are doing is an emotional campaign. And politics has no space for emotions. Emotions is a result for obia, or you're depressed, and somebody who is unreasonable. Sure. But at the intellectual table, there is no room for emotions. Oh yes, you do away with emotions, zero emotion, you deal with fact, evidence, and then as a forum. But we've given prominence, oxygen of publicity to some of these individuals, and quote unquote, they think they are very relevant and sensible. Yeah. This guy, I say, oh yeah, Tafo MP. I'm saying, yes, he's all over the place. And I'm the cockle, Nyansa, somebody cockle. There is no single reason and somebody cockle. Nyansa, but because the media will give him that coverage. Oh, what did they call court? Go to court based on what? A president, because is the president barred from exercising provisions as outlined in the Constitution? The president has that sole power and the discretion to exercise those powers. And the media will form. There is absolutely nothing. So I think
Charlotte said there's a the court.
Yes.
5 years was saying the president to grow when the mobile was second.
Yes. Because with him. Constitution, and I'm the nature of our constitution now. You practice an executive presidency, where the president is clothed with enormous power. That power is very overriding to the stands until the constitution be put to full stop there. Nothing can stop the president. And in this regard, the constitutional provision, explicitly where any implicit interpretation, explicitly on the face of it, when you read. It makes sense. The clarity is there. Yeah. You know that these are the roles that has been assigned to the president. And these are some of the things. You see, some of the constitutional provisions are such that when they appear a bit vague, we can invent procedures and instruments to streamline it. But it doesn't mean say you can forgo what the Constitution has actually written. So, President say, Constitution say obi the petition ba against this person. These are the line the president will have to walk. John Mahama from day one has been walking through the same way. Ghana Bar Association, if you have any concern, premise it on something reasonable, something sensible that will call people. Oh, adia Papa Noyen and speaking against. But as it stands now, there is no single sensible justification for what they are doing. So for me, these people they are just barking dogs. nobody should take them serious. Among themselves, oh yes, there are lawyers in this country who don't regard the Ghana Bar Association. They don't respect them. They are own people. It's a reason I'm calling meeting now. You're saying an association of about 5,000 members. About Nipa 52. Exactly. It tells you among Kasakra they don't even regard the institution. So it's a lesson. I'm sending a message to lawyers in this country. You see, Abia no winning. Dodo na elusu on grounds. You can go to court.
Chief Justice or Brom Braswana, is he above the law?
No, sir. When Makacha said Akroma said. Only say Akroma no say issue bar. Kwanya petition no file so eliki no. Chief Justice enimu. Kwanya all trone letter eda kwakoma President Mahama say o man a copy eliki no he na onimu because you need to fight if you go to the constitutional line we can win. So let us activate a bit of emotions. Oh John Mahama bana na why na gen say when you sway the conversation to that particular line you gather more muscles in terms of politics to be able to fight. But if you are going strictly by the constitutional provision, you won't have enough. It's the reason why MPP has become a backing dog. A dog that is providing the vocal way for them and shouting all over. But now we say, what are your bases? What are your reasons? There is absolutely nothing sensible can offer to justify why they are doing what they are doing. So for me, I think some of us are very focused. I will never sit here and support anything unconstitutional that is being done by the president. Or from we will go after him, we will criticize him. But as it stands now, nobody. Ghana Bar Association, this is a legal institution. They could not even one. MPP as of now has not been able to. All that they are saying is John Mahama can say Oba Saki Chief Justice and the fact is that majority of Ghanaians in this country are very worried about the reputation of our judiciary. We can't live in a country where majority of the people feel dissatisfied the way a man a judiciary operates. A time will come obino binya sama they will not go to court. And for me that is something very dangerous that we need to kill. Investors are coming. If investor or back say, oh, the judiciary is very corrupt institution, you think they will bring their monies? Do you think they will bring their monies? They will not. Abandon society, you see that dollar is become a bit stable. Do you know why? I want to say identity because investor confidence is a bit strengthened. So Obia or any business can say, okay, Abandon let me bring my investment here. That is why there is more dollars coming at Emma stabilizing. So if we don't do things to sustain the confidence of winner, we lose our clout. And for me, we need to disregard these people. Ghana Bar Association has demonstrated time and time say for them they have no reputation. They are very dishonest class of individuals. Nobody should take them serious. And for me, that is what it is.
Okay. Rem0val abandoned about me for way and chamnamen CID boss abaso me wo mu se me ne won komo bi aye di aye ndin wieye but me born abaso waya de because obi na go say akwa me so say ade ati wenti mi anye no the don ko ba ya wa be I think say nyame ayadom there was a video na circulate social media chese ya mami bi a wo kan the concept say kidnapping. I don't know if you people chance on that particular video. I think na Ghana ni baako na Afenyo alata ni baako na nyame ayadom ama kidnappers no yetimi achi wo mo rescue enkofo na omo ewo video dum no enti yemmo CID boss Lydia Donko Abaso waye adwuma pa. We know where the girls are. They are safe. They are one who is sending ya look. Good information about the council. They don't go. Our mama can be on trouble and say, we know where the women are. We know where they are screaming. As well, you man, for fair family, I check kidnappers in our rescue and we involved. No, and it's CID boss who couldn't say I the best see. What they are saying, no boom. Sa abaya no se Ghana jollof was a wine or dim kwa some social media better no. Akono ene ye kan se ba ku bi na ono so ka ho na odi nsɛmhunu no omo nsɛmfo na omo di ye no omo de be ba chofo omo di to stop list so investigation aya kyerɛ sɛ omo ti UK ɛna omo di nkwasɛm eti for omo di to stop list so sɛ be ya emfie du kura be kye omo na we omo we kan sɛ nke di interpol kura kye omo da mo hide behind social media di nkwasɛm sa Lydia Donko ye bo wabaso wabo adwuma se ya na abekɔ ne de a Ghana for yebe filu Miami filu pa enti CID boss Lydia Donko nyame wo hiraw na onye okese alata for de so amoni yenti kroma idi se moni se ya na wo mbedie nanso wonya CID boss papa wonim na adwuma na kyese kwan bia so no ba bia mo hye bia wose etimi kye wo mo nti ye nyina no pe yebebo CID boss abaso say waye adwuma ne ye we wa mekasa anye dede bebre ti say de obi ye press conference ai se anu omo boade nyina ya lo nyame ne ye boafo dali so wa kwa ba
yeah
na so na de mo sheda na
great minds they say
things like someone obi bra ya mi so mo vinvin
me innocent
yeah we dey make bia me innocent we dey open so dey shut up
so dey asem to me oh me you man no so enye ye
anyway me pass here to me discuss confession to na ekoso nti brali so a quick one ye hwe Ghana Bar Association the two stands omo de amaye the first one was president anamona wo to for chief justice we no is in line another one ye hu no masa press conference say omo the president nya adwen fact asem no crombe some the court na president nya de oye no enra organized labor disorganized labor Mayday no omo kan wasem say president anamona wo to no omo ne nya adwen enti won twen and sign and reinstate chief justice back. There are so many conversations around the suspension. Don't forget, Afenyo marking the motu is on course.
Mame fa kunya iso na menchia tiefo ne ahwefo. Na menchia minia innocent. Na memmo so abaso wonchia mu. Na se dru ba bi na honam ne yame kura na mufanche sunsum lepe
wona mo mere
we menya nro ha say emro afo mienu ne ahemfu bi okuma se oboso o mahwe TV sa o montemenka
sana mabodi
na
so unya mai we are late
na mkwaso na oboso we de ompam chew me nka me ho na me mra na nesu me fa madwen kire matudwa kire se udwumadi a wodi no kwa kire papa
nyame ne da na se
and
all right abusia it is some no bi ene ekokutie ne na NPP sorry NDC communicator ye fenu listowo nana kusi enso ereto aso awoche se de Ghana Bar Associations omoye no eyade na do danko Akuffo the former president of Ghana nensa ehyaase na okọ Ghana Bar Associations wonu so a eyade a NPP lawyers and judges in a go. Even omo president ye friend no Mrs. Gatti according to list one and akusi no say ni kunu NPP NP se expose list one and akusi aje ewo anas wayafa Ghana Bar Associations for no no abusuan anu we dia se say NDC for omo da associations nim no e so mo te omo hono mo so kote NDC Ghana Bar Association abusuan ensama list one and akusi de to aso no na anu we de ne tema person ba mi akọ ne akwakote list one and akusi nsama o de to aso
obi anhwe kura me nko amede bu fi amhwe pa
me da se pa
yo mana ya wo ye na ya na mhwe bi dedi kan o se aman yo sema ye ya bia am se du ba bia ye refie ho woni o ma bi ho na o ma ho kwan ma obi bo pa se ko ne fa wani mo nyamo anyamede ama no ko jimi a nipa nso betwi wanim ma sabi ujimi no edadi ma wode ahobrasie mu ehu se wajimi otumase. There are so many things in this world ehu hia se nipa di n'animonyam bɛkɔ akotwitwiri fam ɛwɔ ho
okay
titiri ne sɛ ɛsisi otiri mu fan a kyinaman wonku
okay
abra wo behu sɛ kyinaman ku nipa no ɛte sɛ kyinaman no behu sɛ nipa no wadi dwirim ana wadi bɔne ayɛ niamɔ ho ayɛ niambrasɛm ama enioma hodo a sɛ fata sɛ nipa ebenya nyinasoɔ ɛwɔ so ɛde aka nipa n'anim no yenya ɛbɔwa ɛne ne deɛ ato ne onyame ɔho nyansa sɛ utie the word na u interpret a ɛyɛ two words ɛne yɛaka bom nya ansa nyansa
okay
it is a wuni bi na sɛ ɛbɔ te sɛ deɛ Joshua abɔ akokɔ na obi bia obɛyɛ bia no ɛyɛ jimi na ebia no wanyini na obo sɛ nkwala a sɛbi Nyankopɔn adom ɔmo nyansa no ɔmo esan sɛ wo wansua nyansa ntino na ɔmo bɛkyerɛ nyansa ɛwɔ badwam because one ye nyina de di obedwam sɛ wadwene no ɛyɛ sɛbi ketekete te sɛ anoma aba moku oh say
mama mo ne ba ya ahia na moku
na oh say ade ne nyina ne sɛ obi a wo kase bia ntimi nkyerɛ sɛ ɔmampani John Dramani Mahama ni monyam ni ebi a emra wei ni ɛna wafom Ghana ya ye wo hoyi Ghana is nothing without our constitution sene se yesi ya to constitution agu a ebeye soja aban ana se bi a me na epoku na bi a me di aban na nimu a memfa constitution ni nya adwuma because metu constitution agu etu emu president because constitution no ɛna wo president obi a occupy public space ni bia na constitution na ama ne saa enti we are a creature of law enti sa wo ye bibia argument e wo wi ase a o mind ti aseman Ghana mu a base your arguments on the law so me say o mampani e ba ye no wa ye A B C D a wa famra kwan so na ye
okay
na fe no wo de wo so utirimu po ensem atudwa na a lawyer fokuo oh my catcher say is the most useless association on this planet called Earth. The Ghana Bar Association, yes, Maka. It's on record. And I still maintain that position, say, until say omube live up to their expected or expectation, you know. Public no. Yeah, no, yen call law school. Even though Sebio yeshia emra. Yenya lawyer for. Na me answer na me metimi agye atum say yesi obi ye lawyer ni no. Na e wo so oye lawful.
Okay.
What must I say? So kuani kwa fuom so wokoda. De nche e friend kuani no nyesika na ekura no no. Eye na afo na eda ho no a waye no. Eno na ma ne ye kuani. Sikan de awudifo kura sikan. Entinya se hu se obi kura sikan kwa o se we kuani. Ko he na afo.
Okay.
A lawyer fokuo no ede na omoye. Muni nipa wo se nka mo kura no mo trumpet how I was nipa ya lawful. Law abiding citizens. Entino se omampani eye bibi na ebia otietia emra so a ma ba bonten ma beka se omampani ade we ya wo ye no yehu ni se e wo se enka wotie ofa mra kwan so. We had one of them, very useless one, of course, very lawless lawyer as president. In the S1 regime, the leader of government, the leader of this nation was one of them. Very useless to the core. Omumra, omunipa, onfanipa nyehwe, otietie nipa fa ahudie so, wato mra kene, eye de ono pe. We had a rule of man instead of rule of law. And the Akuffo, who is one of them. Look at how the Bar Association hail worshipped Akuffo when my own brother Eyawe Tampon was president. Another very useless one. So when we discuss the Bar Association, sometimes it's so hurtful. Say we have not found another branch of an association. You be nyansafo what Ghana how we lawyer for am o join. And you know both nyansafo and sebi nkwasiafo are in the association. Now if you find yourself in such an association, you have to see say the association begins its uselessness, and to the core it has maintained to be one of the most useless associations in this country and in the world. Omo camera nkwasiasem kwa no motiwo no mudie. They brought out a statement and make cramp no me criticize say ebi ana enne na Afenyo mahu nyansa.
Yeah,
now, in the past, yes, in the past, and you know, I had too partisan, and I can tell you and beat my chest to say the association was nurtured and or birthed and nurtured by the MPP. BBBA association in Biano, a MPP the church and Omoye. Go and look at the presidents of the association in the past. MPP from Kwa, Ubenya and this near Baku Binubi. And Oklahoma the neighbor, they go behind the person to make sure say they play puppetry. The person becomes a puppet and they become the puppeteers, and they make sure say ukoliko die beka say na obeye. So akoye MPP a legal branch eti bibia ekoso o man we mu no, they forget the law and make sure say they abide by the dictates of the party called MPP. Now you're in this city, now you're a member of the Bar Association. You are also showcasing your stupidity. And what's that we are in this city, now you Cap Ghana Bar Association. Munina no more renounce some who free mu. Now mukwati mu kuo. Yes, because it's a wing of the MPP. Okay. Jogate na no ye MPP minister na ye yi na die no na oko election no lusu secondary na ochinchim mra MG free ayensu nsem Dr. Professor ayensu nsem no ono ne yire na ye Bar Association the president. So imagine say ne yire Jogate yire na ye Bar Association president a nyansa ben na sabi ewo fie ho a wode bi ba oman ni mu Jogate na yekunu no nyansa ben na ewo Jogate trimu a wode betete ne yire say me yire a wo ye association president okọ akokanya.
All right, abushia etijese we ne nsema ekoso our political higher no such say Otafo NPP MP Afenyo Vincent Ekwawo asefua ni case ha na petition sa or the call Supreme Court achesenka Oko akwaji injunction atu His Excellency John Dramani Mahama petition sa or the Council of State the remove Chief Justice and or the suspended Chief Justice no dia Nimsa yenya and say Supreme Court abo case no egu Oma kwashi petitions na abusua enye asem kuma krama Afenyo ma kensemo enhu baabi a omode omuti eko akwakoshe enti mere mmesia na madama sesamaje peni emi ekuti nsema eko so our political highway so aha POG Media medamasi